update on the pear tree that I give a good prune. It's still alive. There you go. Marvellous. And the pear tree's absolutely full. There's blossoms everywhere. And I gave this one a really good prune as well. But this usually has a lot of pears. So we'll probably get less this year, but we're going to get a few. It's beautiful. And the cherry trees, well, this one's a bit more advanced than the rest of them, but they're all getting buds. But this one looks like it's going to burst into blossom soon. So some of the citrus trees that he unwrapped look a little bit worse for wear. They're quite yellow on the leaves. And when I've looked it up, it's lack of nitrates in the soil, I think. And it could be sunlight, so they might pick up on their own. But what I've done is the same what I did with the fruit trees up there. So, but underneath the pads, I've put a load of chicken poop, which is supposed to be full of nitrates. So it's the chicken poop mixed with soil and then watered, and then the pad on the top, and then wood chips on top of that. So give them a few weeks and we'll see if it works. And I've also read that you can use pea watered down, I think it's 10:1, and then water it with that. So if this doesn't work, we'll try that, see how we go. That's the new window. It's going to be going in the back of the barn above where the sink's going. So I've been to collect that today, and a few other little bits. So yeah, we need to get the blocks now so we can block that bit up and put that window in.
Well, I've got most of the oaks down now, which has caused piles of wood absolutely everywhere. So that'll take a lot of work to tidy it all up and chop what we need for the fire and chip the rest, or if there's anything left over we'll just burn it. But there's a lot of piles down the back here that you can't see, and yeah, big piles of wood, a lot to do. But the view, if you follow me, man, the oaks that you can see in a line down the bottom there are outside our boundary, so I can't really touch those. There's a small clump just here that's inside the fence line. I think there's 7 to do, so hopefully I'll be doing those by the end of this week.
And how many have we took down already?
Oh, well over 500 mimosa oak.
All dead.
All dead, all burnt, and there's only, on this bit of the land, there's only the survivors that are the saplings that have come up after the fire, and this oak behind you that survived the fire.
Just to give you some perspective of this bottom field, it don't look very big when you stood up near a house. And when you're strimming it, it feels massive because it actually is. It's huge, such a big field. And it goes in centre there, it goes down as well. Yeah. There's the house. It's massive. So it took me 3 days to get all this down, but it's looking wonderful now. Looks like a golf course. And that includes the holes that the dogs have dug. Not quite 18 of them yet. The chicken run were getting really muddy and soggy up here. So a solution to that is putting in wood chips. So put wood chips like 2/3 of the way down, just past where the blue cover is, and then there's straw at bottom down there. Yeah, it seems to be working anyway. It's we'll see. We do some rain, so we'll see if it works, and hopefully it'll stop it from being so muddy. And I have strimmed all in here as well. Chickens had a field day. Yeah, the neighbour took Mr. Pearl, but as you can see, we still have Val. But I'm going to try hatch some more chickens once it gets a bit warmer, so see if we can get him some of his own ladies. There's the track. So everything's strimmed on this side. I've not done the vineyard bit yet because there's a few wildflowers in there, so I'll leave that for now until I have to put the irrigation back down. It won't take me long to do in there. And if your land borders a track, which we've got one going straight through the middle of ours, you're responsible for keeping that part of the track clean as well.
The verges.
All the grasses and the verges. So I've done the right hand side. The next thing will be on the left hand side, and then up onto these are the two terraces there, and the big one at the top there, and then we're done, thankfully. So we're back to being in the clouds now. It's back into the barn. We'll work inside today. So Rob's been taking bits out, and that big rock's just come out from there, and the lintels holding.
I've had to cut the big rock. It was way too heavy to lift, so I've cut it by, you see it, drilling through it 8, 9, 10 times, and then splitting it with a big cold chisel. And this is the biggest of the lumps. But yeah, and then the big drop method. So I'm picking that up.
And we can see right through to the other side.
This is the opposite lintel, which is too short, so I've put an acro under the other side which is supporting that, so that's all nice and safe. I will eventually build a pillar at the side of it that it will sit on. Yeah, that's the first big stone out, and looking at some of these stones, it was quite a small one. So they'll all need cutting. But this lintel is holding up fine. No cracks have appeared above. This crack was already existing. but it's well wedged up. So it's yeah, all good.
Waking up this morning, waking up before it's getting 9. Kinda heavy on my shoulders, tracking down some moments back in time. I could swore that I was in it, down to every minute. Don't know what I was sipping, but I felt like I was doing fine. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line. I'll do it again. Little too much southern comfort, hanging with my friends, all playing games.
So we're going to go for the big drop method again on this one. This isn't supporting anything. When it's out, I'll stick this block in, so everything's supported. But I'll just tease it to the edge.
That was scary.
Yeah, but nothing else has moved. Everything's still all intact. Nothing appeared above. No cracks. It's all good.
Rob's managed to get that stone to roll over from the other side, and he's just about to drop that one down here so we can break them up so we can carry them, and then they'll go around to the wall at the front of the house. We're just trying to drop them onto this pile of rubble so it doesn't damage the floor, and then we can split them. So here we go.
Woo! Scary. Right, about it. And go that side.
Just moving over here. Wow. So that's all painted with the first coat all around there. That all up there is where the pipe's going to go out for the extractor fan. Yeah. So that one's done. And this side is done with the first coat. So this is where Rob's got to so far. The lintel on the other side looks really low. It's quite a different level to this one in the barn. But yeah, this one's ready to come out. And that one's ready to break up. That's a big stone.
Yeah.
We're in the polytunnel. And a few more updates from in here. So, we've got beetroot. Butternut squash is starting to come up. You can just about see the carrots. Nothing from the aubergine yet. Red cabbage. Red onions. Just one little white onion popped through. No cucumbers. No bell. Oh yes, we have a little bell pepper there. Lettuce. The tomatoes have started to come up. Normal tomatoes. And they're the cherry tomatoes. Watermelon, which I'm surprised to see so soon. We've got honeydew melon just there. Just one. Orange 2. Pumpkins. Doing really well. More of the tall peas. We've got coriander. Just. Nothing from those peas yet, surprisingly. Parsley. Spring onions that I planted last week. Must be something in the name. The broad beans are there. And the bush beans are just starting to come through. And then down here, I've planted some more herbs and some more flowers. So kale's there. Swiss chard has started to pop through. Calendula and sweet peas. I've got Portuguese cabbage and broccoli there. Blue lupins are going mad. Borage. And then these are garden peas. And the cosmos, just a little bit of sign of one there. So yeah, everything's doing really well. They're poppies, Rebecca, and then gypsophilia, sunflowers. They're tall, giant ones, and then they're black ones. The black tulips that I planted, that surprisingly have started to come up. I'm really pleased with that. Can't wait to see those. And I've planted some wisteria in there. And these are the bulbs that I planted from Lidl. So yeah, I think they're the lilies. But yeah, they're coming up as well. Great stuff. I love it.
Hola from
Hello.
at the moment very wet Portugal.
Another storm.
You can probably hear the rain beating down on the roof. So yeah, yet another storm. As you can see behind me, a few more stones out and getting on with the job.
Very dramatic. Very dramatic.
Yeah. Very, very big, heavy rocks.
So as you can see this week we had a few good days at the beginning of the week, end of last week, beginning of this week. So we've been trying to get the land a bit more sorted. And then when we got the rain, we've moved into here again and we've got quite a bit done in here. Still a way to go, but
Long way.
yeah, we're getting there.
Welcome to our new subscribers, and hello again to our existing ones.
I hope you like the new little intro that we've done. Any comments welcome if there's out that you think we should be doing in there instead of what we've done.
As ever, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and share and like the video if you would, please.
Oh, we would just like to say no injuries were incurred during doing this.
Yeah,
So we're all alright.
Which is always a good thing. Because if one of these lands on you,
yeah, they are.
Not
They are
good.
big rocks. Big
the
rocks.
only injury I got was when I was cutting this little chalk here and nicked the end of my thumb with the saw.
Aww.
So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
So I think on that note, we'll finish doing this video, and then hopefully the weather will pick up and we'll get back outside and we'll crack on with things in here as well next week.
Yeah.
I think it's
Ciao
ciao for now. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.